If this is my first official episode of should I display it or sell it? Hey everybody, it's the Doll Circle, and my memory card got corrupted, so that's why this doll is pre-cut out of the box, because I already filmed this whole video 2 days ago. So today I wanted to open up and talk about and maybe start something new, because I have been letting go a lot of my collection, like reselling it online. So I wanted to kind of do a should I display it or should I sell it? And that might be a title. I don't know what I'm working with right now. I'm still going over ideas. So today I'm going into Shriek Wrecked, Monster High, Claudine Wolf. Not one of my favorite lines. I will say that very honestly and transparently. I got her at Frankensons. It's like a giant warehouse styled, almost like FX toy show type of place located in California. And they had it for only $15, as you can see for the price up there. And then the whole booth was 20% off. I was like, all right, I guess I gotta buy this, because I was initially like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to find Monster High things. And then as I looked at her, I was like, there's a reason why I didn't buy her when she came out. So this is from 2016, the reboot era. Yes, the first reboot, because now we have Gen 3, G3, the next wave of Monster High out this fall and winter time. So I'm really excited about what's coming out. I think the newer stuff is really going to give us a little bit of the old school stuff, but then doing it for a modern day child, because you have to think Monster High is created obviously as a kid's content, now a live action movie that's coming out with Nickelodeon and Paramount, and then also, you know, new dolls. So a whole new thing. Obviously I'm gonna have a lot of content coming out for that, but today I wanted to talk about, like I said, Shriek Wrecked, and I don't really love the packaging when they started going in this direction with the plastic. I get why they were doing it, but also I missed the like coffin cardboard. Now, we did have a coffin shape right here, which was cool, but I mean, it's not the same as the old school packaging from like the original series. And on the back, I do love the art. I think she honestly is like so pretty. I love that they have the other characters here. Like honestly, I like Katrine better than I like the version of this particular Claudine, and obviously Gil, and there was a lot more dolls in this series, of course. And, you know, I remember seeing it at Toy Fair that year, and I was like really excited about it. And then when we started getting them in stores, I just wasn't as excited. So the only one I ever purchased was Draculaura, which I think I did a full-length video on back in 2016. And like I said, I got her for like 12 bucks. So I feel like getting a Monster High doll in the wild nowadays for $12, regardless if it's a reboot or not, is not a bad deal, because Monster High has skyrocketed online. So yeah, they're definitely going up on price. So I pre-cut this because, like I said, I already filmed this whole video. So this just peels right off, and then the doll just cuts right out. There is no accessories, no stand, and no brush. This is a budget doll, so the other ones actually came in a little bit of a bigger packaging versus this one, which is just the doll that you're seeing right here. It does come with this plastic purse. Honestly, I didn't really mention, like, because when I did the first video, I wasn't really like in the mindset of like, am I gonna keep it? Am I gonna sell it? And like, just looking at this, I'm like, I'm probably gonna sell it. So I don't know. Like, I don't regret buying it because I had a lot of fun. I was with Claudina there. We were buying a lot of dolls. We were finding Monster High dolls for their collection because they're trying to do a full complete inbox collection. I was just excited just to find her. Like, that was it. That was my excitement. And I think a lot of us do that, where we're like not intentionally, like, I wasn't looking for this doll, but I was like, oh, Monster High, and then I just ended up buying it. I don't regret it. I'm just like, why did I do it? So let's take a closer look at this doll. I guess it's been a minute since we've reviewed Monster High on this channel like this. So it does come with a plastic bag. I mean, it reminds me of like Barbie, you know, that type of style. There is a bone on there and some chain, but it's all printed, molded on. The belt is molded, and the necklace is all molded, and the little head scarf, but also kind of looks like a hat. Like, it's all plastic. She does have the anime big doe-eyed deer look. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, it does make it look more childlike, and I know that was a big complaint back in the day with Monster High, so they were making him look more adolescent. It doesn't look horrible. Honestly, I don't hate the eyes on her. I think she looks very sweet. I don't like the tufts of fur on the wrists that they gave them. The shirt is cute, and the little capris are all right. They're passable. Now, the boots I actually really like. So here's a close-up of the boot. I actually like it. I like the little gold design here. They don't look like pirate boots. They look like they would just be Claudine's boots. Like, they honestly don't look bad at all. I don't think she's the worst doll. I mean, she does have pretty brown hair, a purple streak in there. The hair doesn't feel, it feels a little jelly, but not too much gel. And she doesn't feel like an inexpensive doll overall. I mean, again, do I love the doe-eyed deer look? You know what? It had its moment. It worked on certain characters and it worked at certain dolls, but this particular one, like, I don't know, something I'm not 100% vibing with her, which I feel like if I sell her, I will regret it, because then my work brain is thinking like, oh, but if you do like comparison reviews, it's good to have a Gen 2 doll and a Gen 1 doll and do all these comparisons, but I'm also like in the space where I have to let stuff go right now, and I'm like, and I only want to keep stuff that really, not to sound like Maria Kondo, but like things that really spark me joy and happiness. And like this doll, like I like her and it's a good little fun memory, but I think I'm going to sell it. So if this is my first official episode of should I display it or sell it, I think I'm going to sell her. Like I said, I don't hate her. I think it was a fun memory while shopping, and I really do, like I said, I love Monster High, obviously. You know, I mean, this whole channel was initially started watching other people open up Monster High and then going with Robin and talking about Monster High stuff. But yeah, this wasn't my favorite one. Maybe if it was a different Claudine, maybe. But I have no emotional real attachment to the doll overall, so I think I'm gonna sell it. So I'm probably gonna sell it. I want to do more of these videos where I decide if I'm going to keep things, sell things, because I've been doing it now for a couple weeks, almost over a month. And, you know, it's been an emotional roller coaster. And I think a lot of collectors, we do go through that emotion where we're like, oh my gosh, should I keep this? Should I sell it? Will I regret selling it? You know, and then going through the mindset of like when we let stuff go. And I'm not obviously just throwing it out. Obviously I'm reselling it to buy more stuff, and then also, you know, reselling stuff to help me with like medical bills and other things. So it's like, to me, I feel like if it serves a better purpose, it's better to let it go than just sitting on my shelf and then I'm like looking at it going, do I like you? Do I not like you? How do I feel about you? You know, and yeah. And like I said, this particular generation Monster High was not my favorite. If it was like the first wave and one of the like ones I liked better, then I probably would be a lot more like hesitant to sell. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Like Frozen. I'm gonna be Elsa right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, the doe-eyed deer's like eyes are looking at me. I don't know what to do now. So let me know in the comments, like, do you go through that, you know, when you're cleaning out your collection, when you, let's say you need the money, you need to sell stuff, you know what I mean? That's a weird way of looking at it. It's like, I feel like I have investments because in my room, I have all these dolls that I know I can sell that can help me out for other things. So I want to know how you do it. And then do you sit there and kind of do the same things? Like, should I sell this? Should I display it? What should I do? And yeah, how do you feel about the this particular generation? I know a lot of us don't like it. It wasn't my favorite. I mean, it could have been worse, but I also don't like saying, oh, it could have been worse. Like, but I'm hopeful for the new Monster High stuff. That's for sure. I'm very hopeful that the new Gen 3 is going to be better than this. So let's see what happens. All right, check out more content from me in the description below. Also, I think I'm going to be posting this in August. My birthday is in September, so I have an Amazon wish list in the links below. So if you want to throw something at me, let me know down there in the comments. I do want to hear how you feel about this doll and about letting some of the collection go. All right, until next time, bye.